Beautiful. Just gonna, yeah, welcome you all. Just witnessing your faces and your names. Just because I know that I've shared, I'm going to record this, and yeah, just if some of you don't want to kind of be your name be announced or your faces or anything, I'm just going to keep it that safe. But know that I'm seeing you all and witnessing you all, and seeing your names as well. So thank you so much for joining me. Us, I should say, not just me. Us. Yeah, I'm really excited to be here. I haven't got a clue where we're going to go. I never do know when I'm in these spaces. That's kind of the fun and the excitement of it all. Um, so I've been channeling. I kind of would say that I'm still quite a baby channeler. I've been channeling um, verbally for 2 years. It'll be 3 years in March. Been channeling kind of written for maybe 4 years. So um, yeah, where I'm at now is I'm just hearing the call from the Canine People to do these lives, to kind of, yeah, so that in person in real life, you can hear from them, and you can, yeah, ask your questions if you have any. This is also going to help my own ability to channel, so I'm really grateful for you all being here. And yeah, it's just taken me further from doing, rather than doing the pre-recorded channelings of my own dogs, of Tunkasila, of the Canine People, of other people's dogs, for your own soul journey of what they want to share. I'm just bringing now forward these lives. So largely with the Canine People, I also channel from the stones, the stone people as I call them. They call themselves to me, and also plants as well. So I kind of know the plants are asking to do some sort of plants interaction journeys with them as well. But it feels like the Canine People are going to come first. So I haven't had any questions from anybody on email, so I'm assuming that if anybody has got any questions, that you're happy just to voice them as I'm dropping into that space. And so basically, how I channel, I'm gonna have my bandana over my eyes. It makes me forget that it just makes me forget that I'm in a room and I'm surrounded by all these things. So basically, I'm going to open up the space. I'm going to connect to the Canine People. They're going to make themselves known in whichever way they want to, and bring forward whatever they say. It might be them directing me to say, okay, anybody got a question? They might speak for themselves. So then when that is shared, so when the sharing comes to ask a question, if you can all just like take a pause just to see who's going to speak first. And then I think you can on everyone's screen, you should be able to see who's going to unmute themselves. So then if you can just unmute yourself and then speak your question. When your question's finished, then mute yourself. And then when they have finished answering that question, either they'll ask me to say, okay, next question, or they'll say that themselves. And then again, just wait a few seconds to go. Just so it might be like, because all three, four, all of you might unmute at the same time and bring forward a question. So and with that, this is not the only time I'm going to be doing this. So I'm just always in that space of trust that the people that are supposed to be on this call are the people that are supposed to be on this call. And the questions that are supposed to be answered today are the questions that are supposed to be answered. So I'm always in that place of trust. So if you're like, oh, I want to ask my question, I didn't get answered, I'll be doing these again. And like I say, sometimes, I mean, yeah, when I'm channeling from a dog, sometimes those channelings can be like 45 minutes long. So I just don't know. I don't know. I'm always in that place of the unknown, just guided by them. But I do, yeah, kind of, I know that's in the email. I'm going to kind of keep it strictly to, I mean, no, there is some flexibility. I'm not that strict. But around an hour as soon as we start. So I know that way, kind of going over already. So just as soon as we start that channeling. So, well, I'm going to open the space just so that we all kind of just change the energy a bit and just drop into that space of I'm doing this connection. And then I'll begin. Does anybody have anything they want to ask for clarity, or I don't know, like, I mean, you don't need to be anything. You can be in the space, you can be in your tea, you can be chilling out with your dogs, you can be, yeah, just here. So there's not really anything. You guys don't need to do anything. You can fall asleep if you need to, until you need to ask your questions. So it looks like everyone is good. Perfect. Let me just take a little drink. So for me, in how I teach, how I work, in my own teachings, what I've received. So for me, it's always really important that we hold these spaces in a really sacred way, in a really respectful way, and in a way that we're held as well. Because although you may be pulled into the unseen as I'm channeling, heck, because they may bring through light language or healing or something. I don't know. I don't know what they're going to bring through. So I'm just going to create a sacred space for us, just so that we're kind of held in this dome of light, really. But yeah, we're connecting to the unseen. We're connecting these beautiful high dimensions that are just so excited for us. They're so excited that we're here. They, are full of beautiful wisdom. So we're going to honour that and honour them. So I just have my candle lit. So if you want to join me, you can light a candle. I didn't put that in the email because it's not necessary. I know some people do like to do so. I know we do that on our journey in circles, but my candle's just lit just to bring forward that light and to just create that connection through the flame of the candle, creating the connection to the unseen, to the invisible, to the higher, the lower, to all parts that we are, all parts that we are, and all that we're connected to. And I'm just going to drop into some space, so you can just listen to my words. If you want to soften your eyes or close your eyes, please feel free to do so. And so as we open up this space and open up this circle with the intention and the guidance to connect to the canine people, be with them, hear from them, speak with them, and just opening up our hearts, opening up our energy centers, and opening up our physical body to be a vessel in which we can channel, in which we can travel, in which we can receive. And we thank you for wanting this meeting to happen. We thank you for wanting to be with us. And as you are with us and we are entering these spaces of the unseen and of the unknown, knowing that those that love and care for us, that support us, are with us. Of our cosmic family, of all the nations, of the star people, stone people, water people, animal people, plant people, mushroom people. I just call upon the guardians, the protectors, and we ask you to place a strong circle of protection around us so that we can enter these spaces freely, comfortably, and with trust. We ask for any other support that wishes to be with us through our spirit guides, power animals, spirit animals, ancestors, spirit teachers, spirit allies, and spirit helpers to come and stand in front of us, behind us, all around us. And connecting to the above and the below. Allowing our physical body as a vessel to almost open like a flower, ready to hear, ready to receive, maybe even be pulled into these higher dimensions, higher frequencies, allowing our soul body to go high, 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 beyond times and space. allowing our vessels to become just a frequency. To become light. And we also thank you, Great Mystery, for allowing us to explore in these ways, to giving us tools and resources and abilities to know of these connections, explore these connections, and have these connections as we are here in a physical body upon the earth. We thank you for letting us know and keep a connection of this mystery that we are, and that we live in, and that we live with. And as we welcome all of you, we welcome you as one heart and one mind, as we collectively come together in this place, where there is no separation. Unity, oneness, consciousness. We welcome you, and we ask you to place us in a strong, powerful circle of light. To shower us in this light so that we are held in this dome of light. From the highest power of love, light, wisdom, protection, compassion. And where our time together can be for the highest and of the best. Knowing that your love for us means that you only desire the best for us. From the highest order and highest magnitude, highest vibration. And so as we welcome you, we welcome ourselves. As we welcome ourselves, we ask you now, the Canine People, to come and join us, to be closer with us. That we have heard your request and we are here with love and reciprocity, excitement, curiosity, maybe wonder, maybe disbelief. All these things, we welcome you, we welcome you. Okay, I'm just going to put my bandana over my eyes, and we can begin in a moment. I'll just let you know when I've connected. Welcome. Welcome. We are here. We have arrived. We are excited that you have come to join in. And we are grateful that whatever has brought you here has brought you here. We are grateful for you to join our party. And we announce that this party can now begin. We would welcome a question. Please bring a question.
Can I ask if there's anything I need to know for the journey?
We are aware that our party is being recorded. Do you feel safe in sharing your name or a name that you would like to give here?
Yeah, my name's Vicky.
Thank you, Vicky. The journey. The journey is like a movie, is it not? When you watch a movie, it is outside of you. It has not been created by you, but you choose to watch the movie as it is enjoyable for you in some way. The movie you choose is a movie you wish to watch in all ways that it brings feelings to you, senses to you. It moves you. It moves you, whether that is in sadness, whether that is in laughter, whether that is in joy, whether that is in pain, whether that is in anger, whether that is in making a difference. But the movie nevertheless moves you. Is this not the same as your journey, the journey? The journey, the journey, the journey, the journey. Do not give it a name. Do not allow it to be the thing that you fear. Vicky, you have been many journeys. Vicky, you have seen many journeys. And each time you have been prepared. Each time you have been prepared. And so there is no difference here, but the difference between your journey, the journey, and a movie is that you are making it. You are making it in a way that you have made it. You have made it as in you have made it. Success, success, you have made it, but in you have made it. Do you not see that in your beautiful body, in your beautiful existence, and it is beautiful in all moments? It is beautiful. That you have the ability. You have the ability. And you are in every moment, in every moment, in every moment, creating your movie, writing your journey. But in this journey, where is the pen in this journey? What is doing the writing? Where is this writing coming from? It must be the writings of the heart. This is the difference. It must be the writings of the heart. And at the same time, the writings of the heart are already written. They are already known. They are already happening. This is the mysterious ways of being in the physical body. That whilst you are writing your movie, you are writing your journey, it is already happening. It is already written. Do you see? Does this make sense to you, Vicky?
Yes, very much. Very much.
And in the ultimate journey, it is a journey. When we sleep, it is a journey. When we are awake, it is a journey. Our very moment, your very moment is a journey. And in the ultimate journey, we may have desires. There may be desires. There may be words that you speak of wanting more of this, or not making this, or not doing enough. But you exist, and that is enough. You exist, and that is enough. And so even in the ultimate journey as preparation, you exist, and that is enough. There may be a desire for something huge. There may be a desire to meet powerful, godlike beings, to call upon your family, to know of the secrets of this incredible space. But they are still wants. They are still wants. And whilst they may come, they are not necessary. They are not necessary, for you are the journey. You are the journey. And so you yourself are enough. In this journey of life, in this journey of being here in this party, in this journey of the actions you take before you go to sleep. You are the journey, and so you are enough. Do you understand what we are sharing to you, Vicky? And has this been enough for our completion of this question?
Yes, yes, thank you. That has.
We thank you, Vicky, for bringing this question forward. We thank you for your bravery in being the first to speak and bringing this forward. We are welcoming of a question.
What can we do to help you?
We thank you for your question, and we ask, does it feel safe for you to speak your name or a name you would like to share?
Yes, Ria.
We thank you, Ria, for your question. Ria, we would like to say, what can you do for yourself? There is nothing we need. There is nothing to be spoken of here. Yes, you may like us to say or expect us to say, tell all your friends, all your family, tell the world about us. But the world already knows who we are. And we are more than able, we are more than capable to be doing what is needed. Without all of your kind, all of your race, without all of what has been given the name humans. That is a name that was chosen, but you are more than human. More than human. Know that in being in these spaces, in this party, in this gathering, that this is a privilege, this is special as an invitation. That you are here. And that holds importance, and that is relevant. And we would like to see the humor in you dropping in conversation that the canine people exist. We would like to see the humor in the look on the faces of another. We enjoy humor. We enjoy being told that we do not exist, for we exist. We enjoy the humor of this. For we still exist, even if we are told we do not. We still exist. The things that are needed are being done without you or not. We understand your love, your care, your want, your desire. We are not dismissing that, but what we are sharing is that things are being done regardless of whether humans are here or not. And so we do not have any reliance on anyone. We have love, and we offer our service to you. We offer our support to you. But here we do not necessarily mean all of the humans that exist. It is an honor to be asked to be in these spaces. That is not to say we do not love all. We love all. But just like a party, you cannot gate crash if you are not invited. You cannot enter a party if you're not invited. And so this is a space for invitation only. For when someone gate crashes a party, they are not ready for the party. They did not realize what they came and gate crashed. And this would be harmful. This may cause demise for them, and we do not desire this, for we are love. And so in the way that each and every person is on their journey, like Vicky asked and Vicky brought up and Vicky shared, whilst everyone is connected to us and to all, and that connection is there whether another knows it or not. Our ability, our presence is to be shared in certain parties, in certain spaces. And those that are to hear it will, and those that are not to hear it won't. Whether that is because they are not at the party, or whether they choose not to believe it. That is their belief, and they can have that belief, for we still exist. Regardless of whether they believe it or not, we do not vanish. But we ask you of what you can do for yourself. If your desire is of what can you do for us, then our desire is what can you do for yourself, and in doing that for yourself, you are doing for us. You see? Do you see how it works? Do you understand what we are sharing here?
Yes, yes, I understand completely.
We thank you for your question, and we ask you to remember of our humor, that we enjoy humor, especially around where a human may say we do not exist, as if that defines whether we exist or not. We exist regardless. We exist. We exist because we exist. And we Thank you for your question. We are ready to receive another question.
Hi, many blessings. My name's Deb. I'm interested. My previous dog passed over, and she's reincarnated into the dog that I have now, who I got from a puppy. And I'm just wondering, Willow's now lived with me for 3 years, and I was wondering what this beautiful soul wishes me to know, and if possible, could I find out the reason why she chose to come back and live with me again? Thank you.
We thank you for your question, Deb. In these spaces of life, there is a wanting desire, a thirst, and sometimes this thirst can be healthy, and sometimes this thirst can be unhealthy. A desire to know. We understand how in your world this is helpful, that this is necessary in certain ways, under certain circumstances. It is how you function and must function. But you are also a reincarnation. And is it that you ask these same questions of yourself? We are pleased that you recognize the reincarnation of your dog to be with you again. We are happy for you. We are pleased. There is something that has not been completed. There is a peace. There is something that was unlocked, but not quite opened. So close, so close. And in a different form, but with the essence of being the same. This what was incomplete can now be completed. We understand the desires of a concrete answer. We understand the workings of a human in this way. But as we have already stated, you are more than human. You are more than human. And we wish for you to know the nature of who you are. Yes, in your human body now, yes, but of the nature of who you are. And so it is not our place. It is not any place of any being. Whether it comes from us, whether it comes from others like us, whether it comes from another in your form. It is not our place to speak of what directly to do, for that will stunt you.
Okay.
And we love you. And being of love, we cannot and do not and will not stunt you or anything. Live. She is with you so you can live. Live your life. Know that what is to be revealed will be revealed regardless of whether you seek it or search it or not. It will be revealed when it is to be revealed. We are aware of the moments that can be lost, that can be taken by the desire of knowing, by the want of knowing. And this also stunts you. For the very thing that you are exploring takes you out of the moment. And you are here to be in the moment. She is with you to make sure that the moments do not pass again, the moments are not lost again. We do not know, and we are not meant to know, but in her previous life with you, were there long periods, short periods, moments where your beingness, where your simply being together was lost, was taken, was removed, for your desire to know overruled this. And so you can have this opportunity again, where you are but in the moment. And yes, you will ask for this and want for this. That can happen. You will have a hiccup, as it were, in your head, in your mind, like your mind will hiccup. But notice those hiccups. And come out of that hiccup and back into simply being in this life, in this moment, with Willow. do you understand what we have shared to you?
Yes, I'm very grateful. Very grateful.
We thank you for your gratitude. We are ready for a question. If there are no more questions, we will welcome this and we will share, but we also say, don't be shy. You are more than human. You are a magnificent part of Source. You are a powerful being. And the magnificence and powerful that you are is not shy. We ask you to not be shy. We ask to see how brave your dogs are and how brave you can be. And so if there are no more questions, we accept this, but we also wish to bring forward again, if there are more questions or if there is another question. We thank you for coming to this party, and the party is not quite complete. You cannot go home without your cake and party bag. You cannot go home until the party song has been sung. And so let us bring something to you. A life is beautiful. All of the lives that exist in all their forms, in all their sizes, in all their shapes. A life is beautiful. And you are beautiful. You make up part of this beauty. You as creator have created this beauty that you are. And yes, others in your life and others now may have told you how you are not beautiful. They make you feel that you are not beautiful. You may even tell yourself that you are not beautiful. This does not concern us, for we know that you are beautiful, for you exist. And there is beauty in existing. We know that you are beauty. And in being who you are, and in being where you are, and in being of you are, you bring beauty. Your existence here is important. You are here at this party that is exclusive in this moment. And so the beauty you hold, you being here, whether it is through intrigue, whether it is through acceptance, whether it is through belief or not, for we do not need your belief to be here. We do not need your belief to exist. But you being here and wanting to hear allows us to be known that little bit more. And that is beauty. You see, without your existence, whilst we would exist, we would not exist. Because without your existence, we would not be known of. We would not be talked about in the way that you are able to talk and to share and to speak. And that is beauty. And in all the other ways that you are beauty, for you are. If you are not yet ready to allow this for yourself, and we allow it for you, if you are not yet ready to allow this for yourself, then know that in being here and allowing yourself to be here in this party and being with us here, that you can allow yourself this beauty. We ask for you to know of the beauty that you are, even if you have to start with only allowing yourself the appreciation of the beauty of a fingernail. If you are not yet ready to accept your full beauty, and you will, and you do on some level, but even if you can only acknowledge that, yes, my eyelashes are beautiful, yes, a fingernail of mine is beautiful, yes, the clothes that I wear are beautiful, something, then that is a start. For everything else already knows its beauty. Let us take our brothers and sisters that are on the land, living with you, given the name dog, and then from dog given a name. And that name is given in beauty because you are beauty. You see, you do know that you are beautiful. That name that was given in beauty. Because you are beauty. We ask for you to extend this beauty to yourself, and we ask for you to see the beauty in the being that has been named dog, and dog that has been given a name. They already know their own beauty. They do not have to have the smoothest of skin. They do not need to have two sets of eyes. They do not need to have 4 legs. There are many things they do not need, and still they are beauty. Still they are beauty. And this is what they ask you to be. They ask that as you see the beauty in them, to see the beauty in yourself. They know who they are. They do not need another to tell them whether they are beautiful or not, to know of their beauty. And as you exist in this same field, as you exist in this same dimension, you don't need another to know of your beauty. Existence is beauty, and you exist. The very form, the very pattern that has created you is a pattern of beauty. You are, in essence, like a geometric shape, a symbol. This formation that was created, and this pattern that is created from beauty, as all things are created from this pattern, and this pattern, its design, is beauty. This is what we leave you with at this party as we leave this party. You may continue into the after party. We are ready to leave, but we thank you for coming. We thank you for your attendance. We thank you for your questions. We thank you for your love. And know this. Know how loved you are. Know how loved you are. Do not isolate this love. Do not make this love specific to a particular race, a particular form, a particular kind. Yes, there may be humans that do not love you. Let them do this. Let them do this. We are not talking about humans that love you or not. There are many that do not love themselves, so they cannot love you. Even though they are loved, this is curious to us and to many, many like us. And when we speak here that you are loved, yes, there are countless humans that love you, but we do not mean you are loved by humans. Why would we limit ourselves? Do not limit yourself. You are loved. Of all the things that exist, of everything that exists, you are loved. From ourselves and others like us, you are loved. From those that came before you, you are loved. And from so many that exist with you, you are loved. You are surrounded by so much love through the animals, the trees, the stones. Let's remember the mushrooms. The mushrooms love you. The mushrooms love you, as do the plants. Put your hand into some soil and pick a tiny bit of earth. That earth loves you. The stars that maybe you cannot grab and touch, but the stars love you. The dog that was always going to be with you loves you. The sun, the moon, the water love you. The wind, even though it may frustrate you, and, well, the wind likes to do this. That is its play. But the wind loves you. And your nose loves you. Each part that makes you loves you. And it will wait, and we will wait until you say those words, or where you already say those words, that you love you. You love you. And we love you. We are to leave now, but we thank you. We had fun at this party, and we look forward to the next. We ask for you to not be so shy. We can understand this, but we are not shy. Welcome back. Hang on, what's this saying to me? Software update. Let me cancel that. Oh, wowee. Thank you all so much for joining. I don't know, does anybody have anything that they want to say or share or reflect or feedback? Like, yeah, how was it? Share with me if anybody has anything to say. I would love to hear.
I found the sort of some of the pauses and the ambiguity of language really fascinating and very playful. So for instance, at the end, you know, saying your nose loves you is a very dog thing to say. A very canine people thing to say. Yeah.
That's really true, actually, Sue. Yeah, I didn't even. Well, I'm not in the. I'm in a different space when I'm channeling, but yeah, there were loves you. Yeah.
There were moments along the way where it was like, okay, that word has various meanings, and it also has very canine meanings that are different from a human meaning of what the canine is saying. It's like I was interpreting it in more than one way.
Mm-hmm.
Which I found really fascinating. And I love the playfulness. I love the party. I need to bring more biscuits next time.
Yeah, biscuits and cake. Like, yeah, bring refreshments. Yeah, they're actually really playful. And I know that they've shared this before of and this is kind of the challenge with the channeling, because even, I mean, I used to do it. I don't think I do it so much now. Maybe I do. Is because when we're channeling, because they're beings that aren't in physical form, so they, although they're kind of channeling words, there is a lot of ways that we can interpret. Yet at the same time, it's the way that we interpret a word is because of how we feel about it, or how we've been taught it, or I don't know. It might be how one of us may interpret one word will interpret another, and so that's why there's
what we need to hear is what we're hearing.
Yes, exactly. So that's why they'll share. That's why I never know what's going to be said or shared, because it really is what we need to hear as a collective, as a group. So everybody that's on this call or people that might be listening later on is that this is exactly what we need to hear. But because there isn't a, sometimes when we channel, or even when people are connecting to power animals, spirit guides, spirit team, whatever, and they're like, oh, I have this question, give me an absolute answer. They would never will, because they'll speak in parables and symbols and imagery, and so there is kind of this looseness around how they speak, because it's for us to almost like work out so that we don't become lazy or that we kind of grow and evolve. Yet at the same time, they give us advice, but through wisdom, if that makes sense.
Yeah, it's very nuanced.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love that. I love that. Yeah.
Oh, thanks. Well, honestly, thank you so much for being here. Thank you for your share. That's good. It's good to hear. Anybody else? Was it helpful? Did you enjoy it? Will you do it again? We listen again? I'd love to know. Like Shelley's like, yes, I think Shelley.
I found it really useful.
Oh, good.
Yeah. Yeah, because I've been hoping not to miss the reason why my dog's reincarnated, but I've been focusing too much on that question rather than just being in the moment.
All right.
And that's what I need to learn to do, to literally be in the moment and just flow. So yeah, I really appreciate their guidance and their message. And I've written most of it down so I can look at it later and get what I need to get.
Great, good. Yeah, because I mean, yeah, that's one thing when I'm channeling. Sometimes when I'm just channeling from one dog, I can remember a theme or part, but like I can remember that it was Willow and a reincarnation, but anything else, I'm like, I don't know what was said. But of course, there's a recording as well, so
Yeah.
you'll all have that. Beautiful.
Thank you.
Yeah, for me,
Oh yeah.
I thought I knew what I wanted. Oh, sorry, I'm getting upset, but I got what I needed.
Mm-hmm.
It
Good.
wasn't what I thought I wanted, but it's what I needed. Sorry.
Beautiful. No, never. Hey, never apologize when. Do you know what? I'm really pleased that this is a space where you feel like, oh, my tears are coming. I'm going to cry, because that's absolutely what it is. And again, it's what you needed, which is, oh yeah, these tears are needed now. Yeah, there's.
Yeah.
I guess like they shared, like we are beauty. There's beauty with tears as well. Thank you so much for sharing that. Yeah, I'm really pleased that again it's like, oh, I came with this expectation or wanting to know this or expecting this answer, and I actually got something different, but absolutely what I needed. It's a little bit like a heck when I take when I'm with the fire or bring people to the fire. Some of you on this call that were there on Friday. The again it's not me, like the fire knows what is needed. So it's the same thing. It kind of makes me nervous because it's complete trust, because I'm like I don't know what they're going to say, and I don't know if it's going to help or make sense or bring support, or I don't know, but it's just I also have to trust that they know, and they will speak in the way that needs to be spoken. Hang on, Shelley's put in the chat. I just love being here with everyone, with the Canine People learning. I saw fire, which scared me, and peace, which is heart swelling. Thank you all. When did you? Can you share, Shelley? Where did you see the fire?
I can't remember when I saw it, but I kept seeing it throughout, and it kept scaring me. And I was afraid of it. And just listen to the words. I think that the fire came up in the first two questions. And I don't know why, but when I saw it, it made me scared. So by the end, at the last, when the canine people were just talking and sharing, it just felt peace, and I could see peace. It just, and I feel like I'm a little zoned out right now, but I'll be back.
Yeah.
And thank you.
You're so welcome. Thank you for sharing. You know, just listening, feeling what you shared there. It feels like, and this is what I love, because they're multidimensional beings. Well, they're high intergalactic beings. So, and because they're not in a physical body, they can be speaking to one whilst healing all of us, whilst doing whatever, because we're in this space. So what you shared, it feels like you've got some sort of healing in some way. Like you shared, like I kind of saw this fire, and it wasn't like a power fire where I'm like, I'm meeting the fire and I'm feeling its power, and that connection is like, I'm actually really scared, but then towards the end I felt peace. So it feels like through symbology, the fire is representing a fear in some way, and again, I guess not going to go there in this call, but being with this bringing attention that there is some sort of fear that's being represented as fire, and then actually them soothing that for you. So it feels like there's been a healing there, which absolutely can happen as well. That's why I say, like, I don't know what's going to happen. Beautiful. Let me just see the chat, and then we'll close the circle. Vicky, so Vicky's sharing that she had to let her dog Freya leave 2 weeks ago, and also my journey mates. Thank you for letting me join. Beautiful. Yeah, we're all as a group, right? Sending you so much love. We're all animal lovers and dog lovers. We know what it's like. So sending you lots of love. And yes, it's only 2 weeks ago. If you want me to, there's some information that I send, there's just some general information that I have for animal guardians when the animal friend has transitioned. If you want to, just drop me a message and I can send that to you. It doesn't matter whether it was 2 days ago, 2 weeks ago, 2 years ago. But yes, send you lots of love. That's still very, very early days. And Maria says, I had the urge to doodle throughout with my eyes closed. Amazing. I feel I need to outline it now and we'll share it on the page. Okay, beautiful. Oh, that's going to be amazing. And again, so that's what can come through. I wasn't sure if light language is going to come through, symbols. I wasn't quite sure if the end, I'm like, are we going to go into healing? But they were like, no, that's it. So these things can come through. Okay, Vicky, I'll send that to you. Yeah, so with these spaces as well, even though like we're like, okay, transmission has ended, things can continue to move through. It's a bit like Shelley shared of like, I kind of still feel a bit spaced out. So just pay attention. It may be in your dream time. Just this may the canine people may continue to speak to you in your dream time, through your dog, like into this afternoon, well, this evening. Yeah, it's almost like it takes a while for it to kind of become still. I always think about like when you jump in the river and kick up the silt, and it kind of takes a while to smooth back down again. So yeah, just sharing that. Beautiful. Okay, my friends. Well, I'll sit with the Canine people and just listen to when the next one's going to come. Thank you so much for being my firsties. Okay, so Mandy, so for Vicky and Mandy, I know you've asked for that information, which I'm saying I remember now because I've just read out your names. Just drop me a message because I'm likely to forget, and then I can send me a message. Well, either an email or a message on Messenger, and I'll get that for you. So yes, thank you all so much. Let me just close the circle. So I'm just gonna bring up my candle. Oh, yeah, great mystery. Great mystery that brings us the canine people. Great mystery that we're a part of. Great mystery that is filled with so many things that do love us and support us and that we're a part of. And we are yet to remember, to discover, to connect to. But we thank you for bringing the canine people to us. We thank you for holding us in this strong, powerful light so that we were safe and we were protected and we were held, having freedom and trust to enter these spaces. We really thank the canine people for their presence, their words, their communication, all that they shared and all that will continue to move through us from their words. We thank you for healing that was given, that was received in ways that are known to us and ways that are unknown to us. We thank all of our relations that love and support us and all that came to be with us. Those in the above, the below, the in between and all around. We'll let you know that our time together has come to an end. And so our circle, our party is complete for now. So you're free to go to wherever you reside, but we ask you to come and be with us again the next time that we are to meet in this way. So with love and humility and respect and reciprocity, we love you, we thank you, we thank you, we thank you. Kutsi yao yao, kutsi yao yao, kutsi yao. I really enjoyed that, so thank you again all so much. I look forward to seeing you on the next one, and please know that I do these channelings individually as well, so if that kind of calls you or you want to know more, you know where you can find me. So send you all so much love, many blessings, have a beautiful evening, and I will see you all very soon. Mwah. Good night.